Hey guys, and welcome to the first episode of Divine Journey 2. I'm not exactly sure what to expect from this pack, but you guys have given me several warnings that it's not going to be easy. We just finished FTB interactions and we're jumping straight back in with another expert pack. So we spawn in with 3 different items over here. We have a welcome book, just giving some information about the pack. And we also have the Bag of Truth, which is the goal of the mod pack, is to open this bag. To open the bag though, we need the key to infinity. And the recipe for this thing is a little scary. I mean, okay, we're not going to look at that for now. Let's just start with the basics, which is to get some wood. Alright, so there is a quest book. The first few quests up here are just some information quests. Next we have to get some clay, sand and gravel. I imagine this is for the Tinkers Smetery. And we're going to need some tools. We can do that. And I think this is a Thaumcraft dungeon actually. I don't know if I want to mess with this quite yet. Although we do need some cobblestone, this could be useful. We also need to find some coal and some yellow dye for some reason. And you know what, this isn't actually a terrible start location either. I think we may actually just stay here. So my goal with the series is to 100% all of the quests, as I did with the other 3 packs I've played on this channel. Although after looking through some of the recipes, I suspect this one will be the longest. But we'll see. Let's upgrade our tools to the stone variant. There's another quest. And after some crafting, we got our first crafting table. Let's see what we got over here. Normally these have spawners inside, but I guess this is a good surprise. Alright, not bad. We take it all. And we'll take the bed. And the chest. So next up we need some iron. And some inventory space apparently. Luckily we do get vein miner in this pack, so hopefully mining shouldn't be too tedious. That was a fast first night, but luckily we did get a bed. And the iron quest gave us some copper or tin. I think I'll take the tin. So next up we need to make a rough hammer. So to process our iron, we can't actually just make a furnace yet since this takes iron rods. So the quest is telling us to make some rough iron, a rough iron mesh. And with this we have to fluid transform with burning essence. Oh, I guess this is what the yellow dye was for. Oh, I used all the coal. Okay. Alright, we got more coal. Let's make our burning essence. And get the quest. So now we can throw the essence and the iron in water. Ah yeah, we get our iron ingots. And this this spider followed me from the cave. I've never seen one of these things before. I wonder what mods that's from. Keeps teleporting away from me though. Alright, we need more cobblestone, but let's see if we can just... Actually, I kind of want to keep that spawner around. Alright, you know what? I think we'll come back for this loot. It's very near our base anyway. Oh, hello, Cyclops. Are you friendly? I guess they are. Okay, we'll leave them alone for now. Let's see what we got down here. And we are in hard mode here, so I don't want to push my luck too much. And after getting some more coal, we can finally make our first furnace. Let's also grab some clay, sand and gravel for the Tinkers Smetery. Alright, is that enough for the Tinkers Smetery? Probably not. I wonder what this is. Smouldering tar. I don't think I want to hop in there. Alright, so to get our smeltery, we're going to need some grout. So that's what, 4 stacks? That's going to take forever in this furnace. I think we're going to have to upgrade. Well, in the meantime, let's try to set up a basic farm. Unfortunately, we can't make a bucket yet. So we have to find the closest water source, which is probably this one over here. And we also have Tinkers in the pack, so I think it's going to be a good idea to try and upgrade some of our tools to use the Tinkers. Man, even the Tinkers construct recipes have been tweaked to use iron. And it only gives you 1 per iron ingot as well. Man, that's expensive. Alright, well there's 8 for the quest. At least we get 4 for free. And we can get the pattern chest, the part builder, the stencil table, and am I missing one? The tool station. And there's also the part chest, I guess. Alright, let's get the pumpkins, I think, for this quest. I've kind of been ignoring the quest rewards, but I should really have a look at these things. We'll take some melons. Maple saplings, I guess. I'll take the potatoes. Alright, so now I think I just have to wait on all the grout smelting. And then we have to grab some more basic mining resources. And look, we get our drawers back. Ah, finally. Playing FTB interactions without drawers was painful. Alright, we're going to need another furnace as well. Alright, we got the first death. I did not see that creeper coming. At least we get gravestones. Oh hey, that was a quest. And yeah, the cave generation in this is very, very interesting. There's a lot of stuff I haven't seen before. Like this realmite stuff I've never played with Divine RPG. So that'll be interesting to get into, I think. That didn't sound friendly. So the quest book gave us these Tinker's construct parts for a shovel, but we really could do with a pickaxe. These iron ones don't have much durability. So let's see what we can do about making a pickaxe. I'm not sure which material we're going to go for though. Well, I was going to pick iron, but we need the smeltery for that. So instead I found some of this black quartz that we can use as a pickaxe. This has diamond mining level, so it's actually not too bad. And then we'll use our quest rewards for the binding and the tool rod. I did also build some more furnaces. I'm smelting the seared stone. But the smeltery controller takes some redstone, so I need to go mining once again. And I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of that in the early game here. Oh, so you're the one making all the noise. Man, you're loud. Some emeralds, I'm sure they'll come in handy. And some redstone. This is exactly what we're after. And the quest. Yeah, finding lots and lots of stuff. I have no clue what they're used for. But I'm sure we're going to need millions to finish out the game. So we're going to grab it all. And our first blue shiny. Let's see how many we got. 6? That's not bad. Alright, this does not look like a friendly place to be. And we don't have armor, so I'm out of here. Yeah, nope. Alright then, second death. This isn't going quite as smooth as I had imagined. Oh, come on, skeleton. You're blocking my way here. I need to get back to the grave. Should we just make a run for it? It's risky. I don't have any armor on. But I think we have to. Alright, we got the stuff. Let's go back. And I'm totally going to make use of the home command in this pack. And so with the redstone, we can make our smeltery controller. And we'll need a couple of seared tanks. A seared drain. Oh, and we get some item conduit as quest reward. As well as a lava bucket. Alright, so to get the casting table, we need to make plates. And the only way we can get metal plates right now is using the iron hammer 2-to-1. Although eventually we will upgrade to the metal press and then eventually the compactor for 1-to-1 plates. But for now we have to use the iron hammer and eat the extra iron cost. And we need a bigger inventory again. And there's the casting table. Alright, so we should have everything we need to set up our Tinkers Smetery. And this is actually quite a crucial point in the game. Is when once you start placing infrastructure down like this, it's kind of hard to move it later on. So we really should start thinking about how the base setup is going to be. And I have some ideas, but you're just going to have to trust me for now. It's not going to be pretty in the start. Oh nice, we got an ender lily just for breaking the grass. I didn't even know that was possible. We'll plant it here for later on. Alright, we set up our basic smeltery. We got 2 seared drains on here. One for the casting table, one for the casting basin. This has quite a lot of capacity. I put 3 seared tanks on this for the lava. And we got one from the quest reward, which is useful. So now, do we get ore doubling with this? We do, nice. So we get 2 ingots for every 1 ore we put in. We also get a timer as a reward, which is quite nice. And we got some casts. Oh, this is a choice reward. Which one should we go for then? I guess we go for the ingot. Yeah, we'll take the ingot cast. And the reward of the timer lets us automate the faucets on the smeltery. Oh, that was a mistake. Well, we're going to need more iron anyway. The quest also gave us a bucket for that. And let's take this opportunity to redo our farm. and expand it out a little bit, as I have a feeling we're going to need some farming resources for later. Before we do that, it's probably worth making some hoppers, just so that we can better automate the smeltery while we're doing other things. And that's going to automatically give us some iron ingots. I guess for farming we're also going to need a hoe of some sort. The iron one that I was using let me get, what, 10 patches of grass? Yeah, that was never going to cut it. Alright guys, we have a farm. It's not very pretty, but it's not going to be staying long term. We just need something to get some of these crops growing, just as a way to have some food. And then I think I'm going to also build a cow farm. Maybe we'll farm some other animals as well. I'm not sure exactly what's going to be required. But the next part of the quest here for us is going to be to get some optional stuff, but that does lead us to the end of the first page. So the next thing I think I'll work on is this lava tank, and for this we need a thermal expansion portable tank. Let's check what the recipe is for these things. Looks like standard recipe actually. The servo I think has changed though. And you know what, I think I'm actually just going to make more than one of these things, and we'll fill several tanks of lava. Alright, we need more redstone. Oh, we have some. Alright, we got enough for 3 portable tanks. I'm going to fill all 3 of these with lava. Oh man, I missed the one probe. We can't see how full the tank is on the tooltip anymore. I guess we don't get that feature with Wayla. Turns out it wasn't full, I had to transfer some over. Alright, there's the quest. And let's work on making alumite now. So to make alumite, it's an alloy of obsidian, iron and aluminium. But since we can't yet mine obsidian with the quartz pickaxe that we have to alloy lava and water in the smeltery, which is easy enough. We can just click with a bucket on the drain, and that puts in our obsidian. Now we just need some aluminium in here. Yeah, there's our alumite. Oh, it's also giving us aluminium brass. I've also hooked up a little chest here for input, so that we can automate the smelting of items. But I guess we do have to be careful we don't create a mess inside the smeltery here. But the fact that we have the aluminium brass in there might actually be a good thing, as that means that we can make our pickaxe cast with this, I believe. Oh no, now we have 3 nuggets of copper in here. How are we going to get that out? Oh, I really have made a mess here. Alright, let's first of all get the cast for the pickaxe, and cast our alumite. There we are, that should be the quest. The next quest is for 2 stacks of obsidian. I'm really hoping vein miner works. I've also taken the time just to set up a little basic cow farm, as I think we're going to need leather in the future. And I set up some sheep as well. I think it's going to be important in this pack not to skip the basics, so I'm going to be taking my time here and trying not to rush through things. I'm just going to enjoy this pack. So the rest of the parts for this alumite pickaxe, I'm going to use a paper binding and a copper rod. And this will get us up to cobalt mining level, which we're going to use to mine the obsidian. Alright, so yeah, 2 stacks of obsidian. Hey, you were the guys that killed me earlier. Alright, we are not equipped to deal with these guys. Let's run away. Alright, we need lava. Where is lava? I can't remember where that other pool I found was earlier. Okay, let's not go over that way. Oh good, vein miner does work. This would have been real painful without vein miner. With our obsidian, we can craft some obsidian armor. Hopefully to stop dying as much. That's also a quest. And one of the last quests in the chapter is to get an epic backpack. Now, this thing is quite expensive, but I think I want to invest in it. It does take a block of diamond. What is this? 12 ingots of alumite and some treated leather. Which isn't the easiest thing to make, but we have some cows by now, so I think we're going to craft this up. And luckily I did plant some cactus, so we can have access to green dye. Alright, well there's the lime dye. And the treated leather. Unfortunately we don't get to stack the water buckets, but that's okay. We're in the early game, everything is manual by now. And it's always a struggle coming from when you've just finished a pack and you have everything automated and you have to go back to this. I miss my block reach and fast run and things like that as well. But we'll be back there soon enough. Actually, are we going to have enough diamonds for this? I know, don't look at these chests. They're a mess. Oh, we do, okay. Block of diamond. Block of alumite. And what was it, 3 ingots? Also, I'm curious, do we have time in a bottle in this? We don't. Oh, okay. So we get the drawers back, just not the time in a bottle. Anyways, there is our epic backpack. And our quest. I noticed that this is also a bauble. Alright, let's see how big. Oh, wow, that's a lot of inventory space. And we get some nice rewards for that as well. I'll take the 30 gold, I think. Next quest, we can make a shield. And this is only 4 diamonds, so I think I will actually invest in this. And you know what, I think it's time to circle back for this drawer quest and finally set these guys up. I think I'm actually going to take some time and try to set up a little storage system. It'll just be basic for now with some regular chests, but I'd like to at least try to stay organised at the beginning here. Alright, so I've spent a bit of time here trying to get organised. It's nothing fancy, but it's going to allow us to move on. If you're curious, this is just some spruce wood planks, and then I have some black granite cobblestone along the outsides. And I made some copper, gold and iron chests. These are very expensive as it does take the plates, which is 2 ingots for 1 plate at this stage. So I don't know if it was worth making all 3 of these things, but yeah, I tried to get some organisation at least. Who knows how long it'll stay like that. But anyways, let's move on to the next chapter if we can. We can also make a tank here for storing experience. That's not too difficult with some obsidian and glass panes. And we'll also grab the drain. Oh, the quest wants 12 tanks. And I think for now we'll just put our tanks in the ground here with the drains on the top. And that way if we die we don't lose all of our experience. I'm sure this will be useful later on. So to unlock Totemic, the next chapter, we have to make the whittling knife. And this takes some copper blocks, double compressed obsidian, block of iron. I don't know if I actually have enough resources for this. We may have to go mining once again. Yeah, we're down to 7 iron. Oh no, there's some here. I think this should be enough. And we've got just enough obsidian to get the double compressed. Nice. Or wait. Oh no, it was only 1 block of double compressed. Alright, anyways, there's the whittling knife. Oh, and we get a trophy. We'll put him here for now. So with that, chapter 1 is more or less complete. We're going to come back and get these when we have more resources. But let's move on to Totemic. And I've never actually played with this mod. But it seems quite interesting. There's some effects you can get with totems. And you can transmute animals, which I think we'll be doing pretty soon. So yeah, first one's just some information. We get the Akashic Tome. And the Akashic Tome lets you put all the books into one. I did also make the Materials in You book from Tinkers. That's over here. Let's combine that with our Akashic Tome as well. So for the next parts of the quest, we need some musical instruments. And these recipes, I assume, have been changed. They take like blocks of copper. We're going to need some wind chimes as well. The staff is also blocks of materials, and this rattle also takes some emeralds and redstone lapis. I don't think I have enough of this stuff. So I think we have to take a quick mining trip. And that way we can progress a bit more smoothly. And you know, I've actually missed classic Minecraft caving, because the last 2 packs I played, Interactions and Omnifactory, there wasn't really much of this, because there was the custom ore clumps from GregTech. So it's been quite a while actually since I've been Minecraft caving. But there's something therapeutic about it. I do quite enjoy it. And also, the fact that the ores, like from this siltstone aluminium, whenever you mine it, it just gives you the regular stone variant, which is quite nice. It means that your inventory doesn't fill up. Alright, so my tools just broke. I've got a couple of stacks of ore. We also got the Strange Dreams book from Thaumcraft for picking up some of the V crystals. So maybe we'll be doing Thaumcraft soon. And Thaumcraft as a mod has actually grown on me quite a bit since playing with it in Interactions, so I'm kind of looking forward to that, to be honest. But yeah, let me process a bunch of these ores and then we can move on with Totemic. So to make all these materials, we're also going to need some more treated leather, which means that it's time for these cows to meet their end. But we need some leather, and I think I'm going to batch craft this treated leather as it's used in a few different places. Alright, how much we got? 9? Let's try and get 12. Alright, 12, that'll do. And we'll make 12 treated leather. I made some extra tanks for water, just for this purpose. And unfortunately we don't have a way to automate this yet. Let's now make our totemist drums. I think I will make 3 of these things. Next we need a jingle dress. And for the jingle dress we need these iron bells, which I just made, and also some leaves. And even the shear recipe has been changed. I mean, this feels a bit unnecessary, right? For shears. Alright, there's our leaves. And our jingle dress. We'll take the iron reward for this. Next we need the flute, which takes silver, and I don't have enough silver. Yeah, this is all aluminium, osmium. Well, we need to go and grab some silver then, I guess. Oh, maybe not. I found 2 blocks in our smeltery. I didn't realise I put this in here, I forgot about this. And there is our flute. Oh cool, it gives us the framing table. That's not where I wanted that. And the last thing we need to get started is the Totemic staff, but this takes some bronze, which for now we have to make in our smeltery, and this is obviously just some tin and some copper. Alright, block of bronze. And our Totemic staff. So now I think we can get started in Totemic. The first thing it wants us to do is to do the Rite of Spring, and this is to make a red cedar sapling. And after doing some reading in the Totempedia, the Rite of Spring will cause all animals to grow, consuming some emeralds or food items. And along with that, any nearby saplings will transform into red cedar saplings. So let's just try this out. I'm not actually sure how this works, but I believe we also need a totem pole. So to make the totem pole, we use our whittling knife, and I'm assuming we need a totem base. And then we can have any number of different carvings up to 6 high, each given different effects, but I think for the ceremonies it doesn't actually matter. Then we will place a sapling down. Actually, let's just place a few. Alright, so to start the ceremony we need to use the flute and the totemist drum. I have also put the jingle dress on, which I think you just have to move around for. So once we start this thing, so flute and then drum, we have to just keep moving around, playing our instruments. And we have to make the top bar outpace the bottom bar. And we've... Okay, I think we got it. Alright, yeah, we got the red cedar saplings here. Turns all 3 saplings into the ones we need, and that is the quest. Oh nice, this gives us a medium storage crate. Yeah, I had a look at the recipe for these things earlier on, and it is a little bit ridiculous. We need a machine frame for this. So this is awesome. I'm going to replace this chest, I think. And that way we can have access to a huge inventory for crafting here. Alright, so the next part of the quest is to make some wind chimes, which is other musical instruments we can use for higher tier ceremonies. But this does take the cedar wood, which is what we need the cedar sapling for. Well, unfortunately I don't have any more bone meal, so we're going to have to wait on these things growing. But in terms of what we can expect in the future of this pack, is obviously split into different chapters. And you more or less, from what it seems, have to complete one before you can move on to the other, as the items from the previous one gate the next. So next episode is probably going to be into Roots, which is another mod I've never actually played with. And then we're into Immersive Engineering, where we can get our first machines and power. And after that, it's Mechanism and a whole lot of exploration in the Twilight Forest. There's also the Nether page, and a couple of different dimensions that I've never actually played with either. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that actually. And then after that, we're into Thermal and Applied Energistics, Ender IO, all the fun stuff. So yeah. Oh, and the cedar wood's just grown as well. Perfect timing. So that allows us to get our wind chimes. And again, I'm going to make 3 of these things. So next we need some buffaloes. And to get buffaloes, we need to perform more rituals to transmute cows. So I think what we'll do is move our totem setup over there, next to all the animals, and we'll create a separate pen for just buffaloes. And let's also just quickly make a shovel. I had some obsidian left in the smeltery, so I made a shovel head. I accidentally made this lead tool rod earlier on, so we're just going to use it up. We'll make a shovel just to move some of this dirt out of the way. Oh wait, wait a sec, that only had 1 durability. Oh, this is useless, okay. Alright, we're going to remake the shovel, this time with obsidian, paper and alumite. Alright, so I got some cows transferred into a pen of their own, and we're going to set up the ritual in here for the buffaloes. Alright, so once again we're going to set up our totem poles with the totem base, and I guess we'll go for the buffalo. I don't actually know if this matters. We will place our wind chimes, which are just passive. I don't think you have to click on these or anything. It just blows in the wind, obviously. And the more you have, the more music you can produce. And this buffalo dance is a 2 musical note difficulty, whereas the Rite of Spring was just 1. Which is why I believe we need the extra wind chimes. So let's also put down our drums again. So hopefully all of this stuff is in range of these cows. And we don't actually transform all of these guys as well. Maybe I should have thought about that, but it's easy enough to get more cows. So to start this ritual, we need to do drum and chime. And let's make sure we got our dress on and the flute in our offhand. Alright, so drum and chime. There we go. So now we just have to keep moving. And if we ever see white particles here, it means that it's expired, but it seems like we got it first time. Have we got any buffaloes? Doesn't look like it. Maybe they weren't in range. Let's try this again. Alright, I moved the setup down into the pen. Hopefully this should make them in range. So let's try this again. So drum and chime. There we go. Are we gonna get it first time again? I think so. Something's still wrong here. Oh, I see. I was activating the flute. This is the Symphony of Depths ritual. This is not what we want. I think this has to be out of our offhand. So now when we activate drum and then chime. Yeah, that's what I was doing wrong. Alright. Alright, this seems a little bit more difficult. I was wondering why the first one was so easy. Alright, are we gonna make it? I think so. Alright, yeah, you've just seen the white particles there come off the drums. That means that we hit the drums too much. They will no longer give their effects to the ritual. But we did fail that time. Let me try again. Maybe we need some more wind chimes. Alright, I think I got the hang of it this time. Yeah, there we go. And we got some buffalo. Nice. We may have to do it once again though. We do need 2. Or did it transmute one of these guys as well? Yeah, it looks like it did. Okay, I got that guy through. Unfortunately, some cows came through with him, but we have to wait till these guys are adults and then we can breed them. So the buffaloes have grown up, and the next part of the quest is for us to get some of their hide, some of their meat, and a buffalo tooth. So I'm assuming all 3 of those are just drops from the buffalo. Alright, let's see. Are we going to get lucky first time? Man, we really need a sword. Okay, we got the... Oh yeah, we got all 3. Awesome. Alright, it gives us a golden egg. And our next quest is to make a teepee, which I think is just an alternate bed, but we already have a bed, so we don't need this. A medicine bag. From what I read in the Totempedia, this can actually allow us to carry around the totem pole effects, but I think it does use some fuel of some sort. Oh no, it says here you have to stand next to the totem pole to recharge the bag. So this is going to be pretty useful actually. I think I might make some of this, but we do need some more buffalo hide for that. So until then, we'll just make the rattle, which is going to allow us to do the higher tier rituals once again. And we do have just enough emeralds for this. We do have only 9, which is quite handy. But anyways, there is our rattle. And our quest, it gives us some electrum. The next 2 quests are for a Pan's flute. And this is just an upgrade to the flute that we already have. And for this one, we need to do the Serenade of the Syrinx, which I think is actually the one we were doing to begin with, next to the buffaloes. So this next ritual we need to do, the Serenade of the Syrinx, is a 3-note ritual. And this one is going to be flute and then rattle, which we just made. So let's give this a go. Let's hope we have enough music here. I do have my jingle dress still on. So it's flute, then rattle. Okay. Okay, we've almost definitely failed. I didn't mean to open the book there. Let's try this again. We seem to be doing okay. This almost seems easier than the buffalo dance. Alright, we've expired the drums. Hey, there we go. Alright, so we got our shiny new flute, and we get a choice reward between an Unbreaking book or a Featherfallen book. And I think I'm just going to hold off on this. We'll keep them here for later. But the next steps is for us to get an eagle, which requires a parrot. I don't know if I've seen a parrot around here before, but it says their spawn rates have been increased in all jungle variants. So which direction do you think we should go? Hey, we found one. We're not too far away. Alright, let's see if we can tame these guys. I think it's seeds. Oh wow, that was fast. And I believe you can put these guys on your shoulder. Oh yeah, we got a parrot. Alright, let's grab 2 of these guys because we do need 2 for the ritual. Or the ceremony. I don't know what Totemic calls them. Man, this guy is not happy. Alright, let's go. Oh, come on guys. I need you on my shoulder. Alright, so we got our 2 parrots. They made it home. And for this ritual, we need to perform the eagle dance. Let's double check the Totempedia for the eagle dance. But before we do this, the quest mentions that once they're transformed, they can be tamed with any kind of raw fish and bred with salmon. So I'm assuming when we transform these guys, they're no longer going to be friendly towards us. So we should get some fish. Good to see the fishing rod recipe hasn't changed at least. Alright parrots, you stay here for a second. I need to go and get some fish for you. This is 10 out of 10 gameplay right here. There's one. So I'm guessing we're going to need quite a lot of fish to be able to tame our eagles, based on the amount of seeds that it took for the parrot. So I might be at this a little while. I only have 2 fish and I've been fishing already for 5 or 6 minutes, which is horrible rates. I wish we had the botanical fishery from Interactions. That thing was awesome. Ugh, Alright, hopefully we got enough fish here. I got, what, 16 fish? And we also got this XP boost bow. So now let's see how we transform these parrots. Okay, so to start this ritual we need to do rattle wind chime. Let's clear our empty hand here. Alright, so rattle chime. Or, yeah, there we go. Okay, not bad, not bad. Are we gonna get it first time again? Okay, we exhausted the drums. Oh, we just missed it. Oh, that was so close. Alright, we're way off this time. Alright, let's go again. Let's go again. Oh no, we're so close. Ah. So I tried a few more times, but I don't think we can get it with this setup. Let's make probably some more wind chimes. It's so hard to talk and do this at the same time. We ran out of drums, okay. Oh, that was so close. Alright, I've already tried this like 10 times. Let's try adding another 2 chimes just to see if this makes any difference. Because I'm going a little bit crazy here trying to get these parrots into eagles. Oh, come on. We're so close. Oh, we did it. We did it. We did it. It took like 30 turns, but 30 tries, but we did it. We got our 2 bald eagles. Nice. Okay. So now we can try to tame these guys with the fish. Alright, we got 1. Let's try. Oh, the other one got first time. Awesome. And then how was it we breed them again? Was it salmon? Yeah, tamed with any kind of raw fish and bred with salmon. And hopefully we get a 3rd. Yeah, we do. Nice. These guys look pretty cool, huh? Oh no, he's taking damage. Well, we have to kill one anyway for their feathers, so I guess it'll be the one with less HP. Alright, we got the quest at least. That only took about half an hour. I'm not even joking either. That ceremony took me forever to do that. Alright, so the next step is for us to get the eagle bone whistle. And for this we need 2 feathers, 2 bones. How many did we get? We just got 1 bone and 1 feather. So to get the other feathers and bones that we need, I'm going to need to do some more fishing to breed the eagles up. And we're also running a little bit long on this episode, so I think we're going to wrap it up here. I've just been having a bit too much fun playing here. I didn't realise what time it was. So yeah, we're going to come back next time, hopefully finish off chapter 2. And that should lead us into roots and immersive engineering. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But that's going to do us for today. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for some more Divine Journey 2.